Hey everyone, I got some cards out here, but I ran out of storage, so I had to delete some stuff. So we're going to catch you up here. In the central energy, we have the Nine of Cups. So we've got a wish come true. In the challenge position, we have the Ace of Cups in the reverse. So somebody has lost the love that you had for them, or you're pouring your love into yourself. This is an end or a completion to your Ten of Wands burden. In the recent past, you are the Queen of Cups. You're compassionate and nurturing. Intentions, expectations. We've got negotiations and contracts. In the near future, we've got the Five of Pentacles reversed. There is a recovery from a loss. In the lens that's being looked through, we have somebody missed their chance. They made a bad investment. Page of Cups in the reverse. They're irresponsible and they're disappointed. Hopes and fears, we've got the Empress, the abundant nurturer. And the outcome is somebody's having negative thoughts about some kind of a restriction. They are upset. You've got your Ten of Pentacles, your domestic love and harmony. You could have a house, and you have stability in your foundation. It's not scarcity, it's frugalness. You've got a whole lot of money there, but you are frugal. You don't go out like a high spender, flash. You don't choose flash and clash. You choose, responsibility and frugal living. You're making plans here. You're resting, you're relaxing, and you're cutting people out. It's like, get out. Somebody's suffering a freaking heartbreak over your strength and your perseverance. And they're having to walk away. They're getting disconnected from you. And very, very swiftly, this is the end of this cycle. It's the completion of this cycle of people fighting with you for what belongs to you. It's death. They very well may die. Because you are here with the sun, free and stable with your community. And it could be a marriage here too. Okay? Wish come true. You're leaving. You're leaving soon. You're out of here, man. Leaving. Somebody's lost your love, or your love in yourself. You poured your love into yourself. Let's see what's happening. Ending. Somebody's got an emotional loss, and there's endings. So somebody they've lost favor with you. You are out of there. You took your love back. You're like, I'm gonna just pour it into myself, and it's ending. Whatever. This is the end of your heavy burden here. Somebody's been giving you one heck of a heavy burden. And you're protecting yourself. You're very fierce. You're maybe acting aggressive, but you're just protecting yourself. It's like you've been working real hard to protect yourself. So you're the Queen of Cups here. You've got your love. Or you could be, it could be the Divine Feminine on the macro. And we've got Conquest. You're not just another notch in the headboard. See, you're taking your love very seriously. You're not out there just, sharing your sexual energy with people. You are true love. You're not lust. You're not lust. And you're not just hopping in the bed with anybody. You've got new negotiations and contracts. Spying. So you're doing your research on anybody that's approaching you. You're not just going to be like, getting love bombed. You're like, hey, somebody gonna come in and try to love bomb you, and it's like, hey, we're gonna have to get to know each other. Let me see who you are. You're like, you're done with this heavy burden. Yeah, and we got face it. You know something isn't right. So somebody may come in and you're just like, look, I'm gonna investigate you. So if you're not okay with that, then you could just go now. And we got the Five of Pentacles. You're recovering from a loss, and you're not just gonna, be trusting anybody here. You're the Empress and your Queen of Cups. You're protecting your love. Ruins, things you no longer need are falling away. It's a positive change. You're making a recovery. And so all of this stuff, you're leaving, you got your wish come true, you're leaving this crap behind. This thing of no love, you not getting any love, that's ending. Okay? The time of you not receiving love is ending. This is also an ending to your heavy burden. You've been carrying this heavy burden while not receiving any love. It's just crap, man. So, Ace of Pentacles, somebody lost their opportunity. They missed their chance. They made a bad investment. They were not very nice to you. This childish person got caught up in a whirlwind, and they didn't see this coming. They were not very nice. They're still not very nice. They're very selfish. Page of Cups in the reverse. Emotional immaturity, disappointment, irresponsibility. There's nothing childish. There's nothing appealing about this person. They can't create anything. They're insecure. They can't protect you. They have nothing to offer. Neglect. We've got neglect in the reverse. You're paying attention to what's important here. Decide what's truly worth spending time on. You know that this person is emotionally immature. They're insecure. They're irresponsible. They can't create anything. You're paying attention here, and you're not going to allow them to neglect you. You're the Empress. You've developed into this, you may have been a Queen of Cups in the recent past, but now you're an Empress. Adrift. So, and you've been sitting here, you got people that were, they weren't willing to settle down and be faithful with you. You've been dealing with people playing games with you. You're not going to let these people neglect you. These immature, childish people, you're not going to let them neglect you. They're afraid of that, It's like, no, you're not willing to settle down. It's like, get out of here. These people are playing games and you know it. And this could be a self-imposed restriction. You're like, hey, get out of my space. Get out of my energy. Look, many flames, many flames. It could be that this Page of Cups, this childish Page of Cups, is being restricted because they put out many flames. Whoa. Alone, guilty, dark side. Yeah. Yeah. So we got somebody who's childish, who could very well be dealing with some kind of restriction. Because you're leaving it behind. You're like, I'm out of here, you childish waste of time. You got a wish come true here. You're emotionally stable and you're leaving. You've taken it as far as it can go and you're out of here. You're irreplaceable. The way you love cannot be matched. Challenged by, we've got Ace of Cups in the reverse. So the days of you suffering an emotional loss, of being single, of not receiving love, those days are ending. Those days are ending. You're getting your wish come true. You're leaving. You're going. Look, there's not going to be any more neglect for you. Nope, you won't be neglected. This is the end and completion of your heavy burden. You're maybe acting aggressive, but you're just protecting yourself. You have an understanding of what's been going on here, and you're leaving it behind. Queen of Cups, You're not just another notch in the headboard. You're not sleeping around. You take your love seriously, and love is not lust. Reciprocity. Reciprocity. You're going to get what you're going to get equal give and take. You're going to get love. You're going to get love. You're not just another notch in the headboard. You're going to get equal give and take. It's going to be exactly what it should be. The way you love is irreplaceable. It's going to be a dream come true. We've got new contracts here with the Page of Swords, and face it, the truth will set you free. So we've got mistakes. Somebody wishes they could right their wrongs. You recovered from a loss, and everything that you no longer need is falling away to make room for the love that you deserve. Somebody's values are different than yours. And so those whose values are different than yours, they're falling away. They're going away to make room for the love that you deserve. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. So they lost their opportunity. They didn't plan well. They made a bad investment. They're childish, and they got caught up in a whirlwind. And they missed their opportunity. They missed their opportunity. Page of Cups in the reverse. They're emotionally immature. They're irresponsible. They can't create crap, and they're not able to neglect you. They're not able to neglect you. Look, their reflection. They don't appreciate you. They don't appreciate the gentle, beautiful flowers that you bring. This is a shadow creature, and then they're not able to neglect you. They don't appreciate you, and they're a shadow figure. A childish, irresponsible shadow dweller. And their secrets of having fun hurting people, it's too late for them to take any action. It's over. Bunch of jerks. They're afraid because this Empress here is not willing to settle down. It's like, get out. And they were playing games with love. So she's like, she's not willing to settle down with them. She's not willing to play games with them. She's in reunion. She's in reunion, and it's serious here. It's time to commit. It's time to commit and put down roots. Know what you want and be honest. And you're reunited. We will always come back to each other. So yeah, this Page of Cups, irresponsible energy here is afraid of that, upset about that. Because you're not even messing with them. You know that they're just a low vibrational shadow dweller who doesn't appreciate the beauty that you offer. You're not going to let them neglect you. They can't neglect you. So there's the Eight of Swords here. Some kind of a restriction around many flames. And we've got indecisive in the reverse. So there's many flames that know exactly what they want to do here. They're confused. Look, they were unsatisfied with their responsibilities, and they lied about it. And now they're confused. Habitual patterns that they'll never change. They've been found unworthy of an inseparable love in this new chapter. This is an unexpected outcome. They're feeling your absence. They want to escape. They want, this chaser wants to run away, man. Because you have mended the connection of this soul tie, and they're being held back from a commitment because they're guilty. They're guilty of trying to sabotage you with this third party hoe bag. They're in disagreements. Well, you should understand how I feel about sex. Ooh, pleasure. Those who were just out there effing around, they're getting detached. They want forgiveness from you, and it's like, man, get out of here. You know what? You never gave up hope for this connection, and it's too late for them to take any action. And now they're just going to have to go remember how fun it was to hurt you. And they're feeling broken and shattered because the truth is revealed about soul contracts, what they did in it, what they do to it. And there's gossip about them stealing your destiny or the destiny of others. Yeah, these ones are nasty creatures, man. They're not even human. I don't know what these people are. I don't know what they got themselves into, but it's nasty. So you've got a wish come true here, and you're leaving. The way you love can never be matched. You're irreplaceable, and you're leaving. You're leaving. Look, reconnected. You're irreplaceable. Reconnection. That's good. Okay. So in the challenge position, we've got Ace of Cups. So the days of you experiencing emotional loss, of not receiving any love, that's ending. You will no longer be neglected. You will no longer be neglected. Yeah, and it's not negative. No negative, no neglect, and no negative. You got some good stuff coming. This is ending, you know. That neglect is ending. And this is the completion of your 10 of Wands burden. You're fierce here. You're acting aggressive, but you're just protecting yourself. You have an understanding of what's going on here. Or somebody does have an understanding here. Whoever you're reconnected with has an understanding of what's been happening here. Why you were heavily burdened. Why you're being fierce. Look, date. So there may be a date coming up soon. Getting together soon. Queen of Cups, you're going to get what you deserve. You're going to get reciprocity, equal give and take. You're going to get your love. You're not just another notch in the headboard for whoever this is. Apology. In the reverse, so there's no reason to apologize. There's no apology necessary. You're not just another notch in the headboard. You're reunited with somebody here. There's new contracts, new negotiations. Somebody needs to face it. You know the truth, and the truth has set you free. They made mistakes. Look, we've got friendly. So you have a recovery from loss, and those who don't share your values, they're falling away to make room for the love that you deserve. So everyone who does not share your values, they're going away. We've got entertainment. It's like, I find your life amusing and your stories comical. So whoever this love is might actually like you. They might actually like you. And you're saying goodbye. You're saying goodbye to unfriendly, hostile people. They lost their opportunity. They're childish. They got caught up in a whirlwind and they missed their opportunity. Yeah, look at that. Lost their opportunity, missed their chance. Missed their opportunity. Wow, ×2, man. They did not see this coming. They're not responsible. They're not mature at all. Look, they're braggarts. They were bragging about stealing your destiny or getting one over on you, and they missed their opportunity here. Page of Cups in the reverse, disappointment, irresponsible. They're not able to bring you neglect. They can't play with you. They didn't appreciate you. They're a dim reflection. They're a low life person playing in the shadow side. And there's something going on with the health of this tribe. So there's a tribe here that's been, abusing you for their own benefit. But right now it looks like they're stuck in the shadows. They got something going on with their health. They could be in chaos. They have obligations. They made commitments. They wanted you to pay their debt using your abundance, your light, your love. But you're here. They're afraid because you have an accomplishment. You're not willing to settle down with these ones. Or you know that they weren't willing to settle down or to be responsible, that they played games with love. And so now you are reunited. You've come back to this person here. Yeah, they're afraid because the Empress is not going to let them in. She knows all about them and their games. So they're having negative thoughts over the many flames that they put out, you know, and these many flames, they know exactly what they want to do. These people they got some stuff going on. Yeah, dishonesty, lying. They know what they're going to do. They're going to lie. They're going to try to trick. Yep. They're dishonesty, trick. That's what they're going to do. They're lying about the many flames that they put out, the many flames that they have bound and restrictions. They're lying. They could be lying under oath. They could be lying under oath. They may be in court lying under oath. And we're going to pull this card here. Is it this one I want? No, I want these ones. This is just a quick one here. I think maybe we'll stop after this. So you've got a wish come true. You're leaving. The way you love is irreplaceable. It can't be matched. You are reconnected. You're reconnected. Somebody wants you in their life and you're leaving. You're leaving. It's time. It's time for you to leave. You're reconnected and you're leaving. The way you love can never be matched. The days of you not receiving love are ending. You will no longer be neglected, and you will no longer have to deal with negative people that were hiding their true intentions, you know, that only wanted to hurt you while telling you that they love you. You know, saying one thing but then doing the other. It's like in the astral, I heard some guy say, assume the position. So he was getting ready to RAP somebody, and he said it so respectfully, but he was getting ready to RAP somebody. So it's like, you don't have to deal with that anymore. You don't have to deal with liars. You don't have to deal with people that speak very respectfully but behave in a very vicious manner. You don't have to deal with that. Look, somebody's in a nightmare here. Somebody's in a nightmare because they can't, because this is the end. This is the end. Like, they can't mess you over anymore. It's the end of your suffering. It's the end of your neglect. The end of the completion of your Ten of Wands burden. You're very fierce, or there's somebody. Look, family. Family. So there's an understanding here about why you've been fierce. There might be a date here. Family. Queen of Cups. Reciprocity. You're not just another notch in the headboard. There's no need to apologize here. And eternal love. Reciprocity. Eternal love. There's a contract here. Somebody needs to face it. They made mistakes. They wish they could right their wrongs. The truth needs to be spoken. Somebody's being friendly. They see you as high value. You made a financial recovery. Those whose values are not your own, they're in ruins now, and they're falling away from you. Somebody might find you entertaining. They might like you. Somebody who's unfriendly and hostile is saying goodbye, or you're saying goodbye to hostile people who were coming after you. They were daydreaming about being you. They're in an illusion. Ace of Pentacles reversed. They lost their opportunity, missed their chance. They made a bad investment. They're very childish. They got caught up in a whirlwind, in a blind spot. They didn't see this coming. Missed their opportunity. They were bragging. They were bragging about being able to rob you of your life, of your love, of your things. Page of Cups, emotional immaturity, very irresponsible. They were not able to neglect you. They did not have any appreciation for you. They're low light. They have no light in them. They dwell in the shadow side. This is part of a tribe, and they've got health issues here. Stress. They're stressed out about their health. They can't sleep. The Empress is here. She knows full well that they weren't willing to settle down or be responsible. They played games with love, but they weren't serious about keeping it. And you're reunited. And you're not accepting any apologies. It's like, no, I don't want to have anything to do with you. So we've got an Eight of Swords here. So somebody's suffering an imprisonment. And we got many flames. Like they tricked many light-bearing people. They lied to them. They knew exactly what they were doing, and they've lost. They've lost. So they've done a lot of damage and caused a lot of loss, and now they're being restricted. And they're being mentally disturbed. Just what they did to others to balance out the darkness. They got love unions, and then they put them in the dark to balance their own freaking sinful behavior. Good news is that they're going through withdrawals. They're being rejected, and you're calm and you're sweet. They can't interrupt you here. You got a mega project coming up. Live and learn. You've learned a lot of lessons. There's evidence about the curses that these ones were trying to place upon you, and they're furious. They're furious because it was all an imagination, or perhaps the minds of this network are having trouble because they were doing magic on this sweetheart. But you got your reward anyway. They were trying, or maybe I don't know what's going on here. The sweetheart is a magician, and they're very profitable with that. And they're frightened. Oh, death. They got death coming to them. They're afraid of death because you triumphed over these bullies. You triumphed over these people that were coming after you for your blessing. You've got aid. You've got mercy. You've got a kindness here because you're a good moral human being. And these other people, these third wheel enemies, thought it was a great idea to work against you. They strategized against you, trying to get your money. And now they're sick because you persevered. And now they're suffering natural disasters and they don't know what to do. They're worried. It's like, oh no, what do I do? Well, I don't know. Go pray. Go pray. You indulged in prayers. Maybe they were saying, using scripture to do bad stuff to you in order to gain an indulgent thing. But you're okay, and justice is being served. And you have a new family tree that's promised to you, and you're ready for it. These prideful people are going to be dominated because they're bound to the commitments that they wanted you to be bound to. So they're bound here in the shadows, and they're protesting this conflict. They're being cast away. It's like, get away from me, go away. They're being cast out of your self-love for the memory of what they have done. And these arrogant ones, they don't know what to do now. They were coached on how to make you sick and lonely, but instead you're coming into the marriage that is part of your fate. And these ones are getting unfreedomed. They're going to be unfreedomed and caged up because you've reached your goals. You are the king and queen of that mountain there. Yep. And those who were collaborating with each other to get your gain fell into a trap. They made a vow to wear masks to pretend to be you, and now they want to compromise because they're getting separated. And they're in danger. You're relaxed while they're overwhelmed and blind. They may not be able to look in on you anymore. You've got a lot of care here, and a lot of support by your alliances. And they're stopping these people who were tempted and bribed to come after your gift. So they're being stopped. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and leave this one here. I hope that it brings clarity to something you already intuitively knew, and I'll see you on the next one, everybody. Bye.